In 1967, a wild rumor spread across the U.S. The government is being taken over by space aliens. This modern twist on old conspiracy theories had its roots back in the 1940s. James V. Forrestal, the brilliant Secretary of Defense under President Truman, had a mental breakdown and was found running through the Pentagon screaming, "We're being invaded and we can't stop them." He believed his phones were tapped and that a massive conspiracy was unfolding. After being effectively fired by Truman, Forrestal finally left office in a formal ceremony on March 28th, his last public appearance. What followed after the ceremony remains mysterious. "There is something I would like to talk to you about," Stuart Symington told Forrestal and accompanied him privately during the ride back to the Pentagon. Stuart Symington, Air Force Secretary at the time, once formally requested a report from military sources regarding the possible existence of subterranean superhumans. For reasons still unclear, Symington embarked upon a kind of personal guerrilla warfare against the Secretary of Defense. Friends commented on Forrestal's growing paranoia. He was convinced that foreign-looking men were following him, and that Symington was spying on him. What Symington said is not known, but Forrestal emerged from the ride deeply upset, even traumatized upon arrival at his office. Friends of Forrestal implied that Symington had said something that shattered Forrestal's last remaining defenses. When someone entered Forrestal's office several hours later, the former Secretary of Defense did not notice. Instead, he sat rigidly at his desk, staring at the bare wall, incoherent, repeating the sentence, "You are a loyal fellow," for several hours. Air Force intelligence had conducted UFO investigations and compiled a top-secret estimate of the situation. According to the late Captain Edward Ruppelt, their conclusion was that flying saucers were extraterrestrial. Forrestal was rumored to have read this report shortly before his hospitalization and car ride with Symington. After being hospitalized, he mysteriously leapt to his death. The press attributed his paranoia and ultimate demise to Cold War stress. Air Force Chief of Staff Hoyt Vandenberg ordered all copies of the top-secret estimate of the situation destroyed. Two other top military figures, General George C. Marshall and General Douglas MacArthur, were also fascinated by the flying saucer phenomenon. MacArthur even publicly stated that the next war would be fought against evil beings from outer space. The Rand Corporation, a renowned think tank, was tasked with simulating a war against these extraterrestrial beings. The simulation, based on the unknown origins, technology, and tactics of these aliens, advised only one course of action: surrender.